Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on State of the City. My name's Todd Prafke. I'm the city administrator here in St. Peter. I have, kind of a long sheet of things that I want to get to today. So hopefully a bright sunny day for you, and hopefully you're watching this whether it's on YouTube or Facebook or on our website. Thanks for clicking on us. Happy to share some really interesting, or I hope it's interesting, information to you about lots of things going on in St. Peter. I'm not just going to cover council stuff, so this is more of a potpourri of topics for you today. So hang with me, and I'll put some links below for a bunch of this stuff. So watch for that as well. First of all, I want to mention sales tax. For those of you that are businesses in St. Peter and you're collecting sales tax, remember that new half-cent sales tax goes into effect starting July 1st. You should have received already a letter from the Minnesota Department of Revenue. If you haven't, please give us a call or give the Minnesota Department of Revenue a call or send them an email, and they'll be more than happy to send that information out to you. It explains the process and when and how and all of that fits together. So I am not the expert on that. Minnesota Department of Revenue is the expert on that, but remember that half-cent sales tax is being collected to go towards the new fire station. That's going to be built on the corner of Sunrise and Broadway. So, speaking of new fire station, let me talk a little bit about that. Last Monday's council meeting, the council accepted what I would call 80% of the bids for that project. And so everything is set from who's the steel erector, who's the cement erector, who's the cement layer, who's doing the drywall, who's doing the electrical and plumbing, and all that kind of stuff is set. There's a few things that aren't set. We're going to rebid some garage door things and a few things like that. But, and if you want more details, the city council packet has all the details about who we accepted, what we rejected, and kind of how the funding works. But let me give you like 2 moments on funding. Here's the deal. That budget was set now almost 2 years ago, and with substantial inflation in construction costs, actually we're feeling really good. We're about $400,000 over the budget amount. That's not an insurmountable number on a $9+ million project. Actually, frankly, I feel really good about it. We have some ARP funding and some reserves in the general fund that the council will be discussing to utilize for that and we hope we can get it down during construction a little bit. So stay tuned for that. We'll continue to provide you some updates. But right now, frankly, based on what's going on within our world, we're feeling really good about where the bids are at. Timeline for that is potential start of construction in August of this year and completion in August of 2023, give or take a little bit. Whether, and certainly in today's world, when we can get materials or certain kinds of things will have an impact on that. The other question that people ask me, well then what's going to happen with the old fire station, which is located there across from the food co-op? We're going to put that up for sale. The action plan has been, now the new council hasn't approved this yet, but the action plan is that it will be sold using what's called a request for proposals process, RFP process. And so here's how that looks. We kind of say, if you're interested in this building, send us a proposal that does a couple of things. One of which is tell us how much you're going to pay, and the second of which is what are you going to use it for? Maybe the third of which is, are you going to make any changes, expand the building, reduce the building? What kind of changes are you going to do? That way, in this process, the council can review all 2 or 3 of those issues as they make a decision as to who to or what purpose to sell the building to. And so I think that's the process that will go forward. Again, the council hasn't approved that. Don't look for that process really soon. It probably doesn't happen until, next year at this time, as we can more accurately predict exactly when the fire station and all the equipment and everything will move from the old location to the new location. There's no sense in doing it too early. We'd like to do it closer to when that move is going to occur. Okay, so that's the fire station stuff. Community events, boom! We're having a bunch of community events over the summer, and I'm going to list a bunch of them, but boy, there's like 10 times what I'm listing. These are some of the ones that either the rec department or the city itself, because of use of our facilities with other partners, are going to be used. So Blues Fest is coming up. That's the second weekend in June, I think it is. July 4th with the Chamber of Commerce. That's, on July 4th with the big parade and all the activity in Minnesota Square Park. We have a new one that's coming online towards the end of July. I think it's July 20th through 24th. And that's the original Minnesota Music Festival. And so we have a group in the community that's organizing this, and they're going to use not only city parks, but I think they're using the high school, the PAC, and some other things that are going on with that. And so there'll be fun, music, food, activities, learning opportunities, all kinds of stuff they're planning. So a very ambitious project, so good for them. And so we're excited to kind of work with them as they're newcomers to this. And this is really, well, for some of them, they've done other events and things, but in this format, this is a new one for them. We've got Hot Jazz in the Park with the Arts Center. Those are some Thursdays during the summer months. Even during COVID, that was super successful, and what a wonderful thing to have going on a nice Thursday night. Listen to jazz in the park. Really fun. Rock Bend, of course, will be going on here in that second week in September. Night to Unite. Hey, Summer Celebration is June 6th this year. Summer Celebration, and that's at the pool. And so we're excited about that. So as I'm mentioning that, the pool will open here at the end of May, start of June, and there's some major improvements going on at the pool, so we're excited about that. The pool in St. Peter is just a wonderful place, and so we're still trying to keep it very, very affordable for families. So get to the rec department, or at the pool once it's open, you can buy a family pass, and it's really a fantastic deal. Best deal for entertainment anywhere in St. Peter, for sure. I also want to mention Exploration Recreation. So this is a program that's been in place for a few years with the Recreation Department, where the Recreation Department sends people and stuff out to neighborhoods to do crafts and other activities and tightrope walking, and they do all kinds of really fun stuff. So watch for that. You can get more information about that on our website and where that's going to be coming to a neighborhood near you. And so we're very excited about that program. We get great draw, and we have young people that kind of work within those programs that have lots of great energy, and so we're always excited about that, along with the many, 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 many other things that the rec department and library does. I want to mention that we have some commission openings. I have one Historic Preservation Commission opening and two Planning and Zoning. Now, this is an image of the card that you can get from us. We can send it to you. You can stop by and pick it up. And we call this a talent card. And this is really you saying what you're interested in for a board or commission and giving us just a little bit of information. We pass this along to the mayor, who then makes a recommendation to the city council, who must approve the recommendation to appoint people to these boards and commissions. Right now, again, we have one Historic Preservation Commission opening and two Planning and Zoning. Both are very important commissions, boards that go on within our community. We have others, but we don't have openings there right now. But you can apply for one, and there's openings occur throughout the year. So you could apply for any of the ones that are on this list. Also, there's an opportunity to fill this out on our website. You just don't have to get this hard copy. There's one on our website as well. Job openings. I want to focus on 4 primary job openings, and I'll put a link to our employment section. We have a water resources superintendent. So this is a job that helps manage water, wastewater, stormwater, and does lots of construction kind of things as well. A very important job for us here in St. Peter. Wonderful benefits, pay accordingly. Check it out on the link. That's open for another week or two. We also have a transit compliance manager. So this is one of the folks that manages MRVT Transit. And so we have a retirement going on there. This job will start. Applications are open here now for another week or two. We'll start this job hopefully in June-ish, July-ish, middle of June, July-ish. And so this is a job that works here in St. Peter, helps manage the transit system, does reporting to the state of Minnesota, makes sure that safety, compliance, and training and those kind of things go on. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please check out, well, again, I'll put the link there. We have some public works seasonals that are still open, so we need some folks for some of those mowing and weed whipping and other kinds of work during the summertime here in St. Peter. And we have a police officer opening. Again, that'll be under this link. So we're looking for one more police officer. So if you are that person or might know someone, St. Peter's a great place to work. We pay well, we provide benefits. Even in today's world, we even have some incentive packages for new hires within the police department. So watch for that. Just really quick, I got to hit some other things. River's Edge. We want to mention urgent care and emergency room. I always love to mention the hospital, the community. The community owns the hospital. An important thread in the fabric of our community for sure. We are always so glad that they're there. I don't visit the emergency room as often as I did when my kids were little, but boy, we've spent a lot of time there, and we were very grateful that it was available to us here in St. Peter. I also want to mention, with all the work that's going on, people are planting trees, it's springtime, all that kind of stuff. People are building fences, other things. Remember, you got to call Gopher State One Call. It's the law, 811. So you give them your address, you tell them kind of what you're doing, and all the utilities and telephone companies and cable companies are supposed to come out and mark where there are lines so that you don't hit one, and either make it so you don't get internet service for a week or get hurt hitting an electric line or doing something like that. So remember, it's the law. 811 is really important for us. Last one I want to mention is food waste composting. This is a project that is ongoing that you can sign up for. And we have two dumpsters, I guess they are. One at Swift Street, where the compost facility is, and one up at Jefferson Ballfields, where you can deposit food waste to be composted. This is going to be the thing that moves us into the future as a community related to how we best treat waste that we develop within our households. And so if you're interested in that, I'll put some information in the link for you to sign up for that. But I really encourage you to take a look at this and see if this works for you at your home. Whew. That's it. Man, usually I have this sheet. Oh, I don't know if I can find it quick. That says where to call me or where to email me or where we are on Facebook or Twitter. Here it is. Found it quick. There it is. There's where you email me if you need something. Our website, our Facebook page. Here's how you can call me. If you have a group or an event and you want someone to come out and talk about something from the city, happy to try and do that too. Also, our Twitter handle, we do tweet on occasion, and our YouTube channel where you can find this. School board meetings, council meetings, county commissioner meetings. I'm past my time. I got to roll. I hope you had got some great information from this. Thanks for watching State of the City. Hope to see you again next time.